Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Ninja 92 here, and welcome back to the end of Kaiserreich. Now, you're probably wondering what the hell is going on, and why I'm saying this is the end of Kaiserreich. Well, I'm saying it's the end of Kaiserreich because it is. This is the end of my Let's Play of Kaiserreich as the Russian Empire. And you may be wondering and wanting more details about that, because at the end of my last recording session, I didn't look like I was doing completely awfully. I mean, we were at a bit of a stalemate, pretty much, where I would take some territory and then Germany would take some. So it was more of a stalemate than anything last time around, and my superior numbers were giving me quite the edge, an edge I kind of needed. But I've reached the point now where I simply cannot continue on in any way. It's impossible to make any progress. That stalemate has devolved into a permanent stalemate rather than just a shortish one. And what has happened is that after that past recording session, I went and played for about another 2 hours and recorded essentially another 4 years worth of gameplay footage of me playing that and attempting to push past Germany. And while I made a little bit of progress, it mostly remained a stalemate, despite me conquering the whole of the Baltics. On several occasions, I came literally within inches of being able to annex Hungary, but I was never able to pull it off because Germany just kept pouring troops and reinforcements and sent everything onto the front line, to the point where I could literally make no progress at all. It was the same thing as this past session. I would take a province, Germany would take a province. It was 100% stalemate all along our front line. Me taking out Finland had literally no impact on the war, and I wasn't able to knock out Hungary and thus divert those troops to other fronts where they were badly needed. This war has become, as I've said, a total stalemate, no two ways about it. So I'm afraid, as a result of this stalemate situation, I'm making the executive Let's Player decision to end my Let's Play of Kaiserreich immediately, because it's not interesting to watch or fun to play anymore. It is, as I've said multiple times now, a total stalemate where I'm making no progress, and if I'm not making progress, then it's not fun. And looking back though, I have to say I did remarkably well in this, considering the fact that I've only ever finished a campaign as Russia once. And considering the fact that the campaign I finished was one in which the the Internationale, I should say, the one in which the Communists won. And so I was able to grab all of Germany's eastern territories while they were busy getting crushed by the Communists. So I was able to pull that off, which gave me a bit of an advantage because Germany could not afford to send troops against me. So, considering that I've only managed to win as Russia once, this campaign went incredibly well, because Russia is not an easy country to play as. They're really not. They are incredibly difficult in a lot of ways, because you start with a titanic number of disadvantages, a lot of disadvantages to your nation, including having rather shit industrial capacity. I started with Germany having nearly double the IC I did, and ended with my industrial capacity being about 50 points or thereabouts above the German empires. But I still wasn't prepared for this war, although I don't think I declared it too early. I wasn't prepared because I don't think I started preparing early enough. if I'd cut my industrial production a bit earlier and started recruiting soldiers earlier on, then, or if Germany's war with the French had lasted longer and they'd been depleting their manpower, then I think I could have won. But as it was, I was just in the worst possible situation where I had to declare war then and there, or Germany would have been too strong for me to even stand up against. As it was, I managed to turn the war into a stalemate rather than an outright rout for me, which was the best outcome I could have hoped for, considering everything. But it still wasn't the outright victory I was hoping for. Though, leading up to that point, I have to say this campaign went incredibly well, because I managed to achieve basically everything I wanted to do up until then. I got all of Russia's former territories, excluding the United Baltic Duchy and Lithuania, back, and in addition to that, I was able to build up my industrial capacity to rival and even exceed Germany's. But not, as I've said before, and I'm kind of repeating myself now, I think if I'd started building troops sooner, and if Spain hadn't been Germany's ally, or the Austro-Hungarians had stayed neutral, if one of those had been the case, I think I could have won. But as it is, we are stuck in an eternal stalemate, where I can accomplish literally nothing. So, what with the fact that, as I've said, those 2 hours I've recorded were nothing but me being in a stalemate and gaining and losing territory virtually in sync with each other, and neither side really being able to make any advances, I've decided that I don't believe it's going to change anytime soon. And unfortunately, it's best to end it here. Because nothing's going to change, and you don't want to sit there and wait for the rest of eternity for me to break through Germany's front lines. Because they have East Prussia and Western Poland fortified with troops to such a ridiculous extent that I can make no breakthroughs anywhere. And so, if I continued this Let's Play, it would go on for the rest of eternity. But I think that's it for everything I have to say about this. I just wanted to say thank you everyone for watching this Let's Play. I really do appreciate it. And I really did enjoy this immensely. It was a ton of fun to be able to Let's Play this. I mean, nothing went as I expected it to put it lightly. And there were so many times when I thought one thing would happen, but another happened. But that's what makes this fun. And I'm sure I'll come back and do another Let's Play of Kaiserreich eventually. I have a couple of countries still on my to-do list for this. But I think I'll probably be doing other things in the meantime. For one thing, I was kind of looking forward to ending this in a ways, because I've really been wanting to Let's Play The Witcher 2. And this gives me an opening slot to do that. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for whatever Let's Play of mine that you decide you want to watch next. See you then, folks, and thank you so much for watching.